seconds.
Welcome. Thank you for joining us at Broken Bell Network. We are live.
What an athlete, ladies and gentlemen, Christian Perez.
Normally see myself, JV, and Fuzzy. Fuzzy and JV are wandering about here. I'm joined by Eric, wonderful from the Philly podcast. We're at the 2026 Home Run Derby.
Finals winning. For the Chargers, does it have enough?
Podcast embarrass themselves. Eric, you don't know smoke this year.
No, man. This was last year for me. Was a one and done. I was telling Chris on the ride over here that for me, it was a couple of leads and some relaxers after last year's event. I just was tired. It's been a while since I swung that. It's going to be a long time since I swung it again.
Number 3 for Christian Perez.
What was that like getting up there in that field and just swinging away?
Well, I mean, this is my first time in basically a major league field, and being here at the Trenton Thunder Stadium with the names of like Aaron Judge and Derek Jeter that have played on this field before, getting up in that batter's box was really something else. Like, it was living the moment. Everybody dreams of stepping into a batter's box. Had my ability to do it, I was happy.
Kind of crazy, just being down on the field at this level. They recently redid the field. It's all fresh grass. That's why you can see it's kind of tarped in the area where no one's really walking on it. But it's a gorgeous field. It's one of those things that you don't realize they could put this kind of effort into a minor league ballpark.
Yeah, you don't realize that, and a lot of people don't understand that. But this is one step to the majors. And so you got future stars in these fields, and they take care of that. They take care of the playing conditions.
We had mentioned that there was going to be an interview that's going to be coming to the network. We had with the general manager, John Bodnar, who is the general manager here at Trenton Thunder. He has some really cool insights to the whole aspect of how this is no longer a direct affiliate for a team in the majors. It is part of the MLB Draft League. But this team has been around for 30 years, and it's funny. It's been a minor league team for the Yankees. It's been for the Blue Jays. It's been the home of the Blue Jays at one point during COVID, and it's still. The thing is, it's still just Trenton's ball team. You know what I mean? It's more than anything. No one's going to be like, it is cool that Aaron Judge, you're at the plate where Aaron Judge stepped at, but just overall, this stadium is definitely, you look around, and it's just kind of funny how, man, you can't really tell the difference between here and like, say something like Reading or like Lehigh, Iron Valley, and it's in our backyard. It's what, 25 minutes away?
Yeah, about 25 minutes away. Yeah. No, you're right. Like, I've been to see the Iron Pigs play, and the stadium's no different. They all have that little small town feel to them, which is part of the beauty of baseball, especially when it comes to stuff like this, like little stadiums like this in cities.
Yeah, how can you not be romantic about baseball, right?
Exactly.
So here we are. We're at the Souls Derby. We raised our team raised over $2,000, which is amazing. But more importantly, they smashed the goal. They made it this year. Over $50,000 in donations to support this year's Derby. The family was out here earlier.
Chuck Lips, he swings, he says back.
Had that little ceremony. It was really nice.
That is the first time we've seen that today.
Explain it for people who are watching this and are thinking it's not that big of a deal.
Chuck making what we
get
would
up
call
there.
an
You're
audible
getting meatball
adjustment.
pitches. Why isn't it as easy as like you think?
And did that make it?
Is it a stamina thing? Is it what's a swing take out of you?
It's definitely stamina.
Yeah.
You need to time it correctly. You have to time that swing, and it takes a lot out of you. It's a violent motion that you're taking. Trying to hit a softball out of, well, in this case, just past over the lines going just a little bit into the outfield. It's not like these guys have to hit over the wall. They have set a wall out with these little things out there, and that takes a lot out of it. And, like, I remember last year, Chris and I were both saying, like, oh yeah, we're gonna be lucky if we make it over the parameters of the fake wall that they put up.
Yeah, you guys were close last year. What, within four runs?
Yeah, and he had, I believe, it was 13, and I hit 7.
Oh, I thought he had 11.
No, he was 13. He was that lucky number 13. But I do remember the last couple of swings I took. I was completely gassed, and I was like, please just throw the ball. Throw the ball. I want to get out of it. But no, it does. It takes a lot out of you. And even if you're a well-seasoned athlete, and especially softball players who are pure league guys, it takes a lot out of you. And it's fun. It's a lot of fun.
Yeah, there's something to say about being able to go up there and taking a few swings, but you have 3 full minutes up there. And you got to make them count, right? They're on a timer, obviously, so it's a little different from how they do it. The rounds go on. So this is round 1. There are 15 contestants. 10 are only going to advance to round 2. So 4 have fundraised in such a way that 11 people are actually going to be fighting for 6 spots. Because even though there's an automatic 10, you generated enough money from donations, you're one of those 10. So there was enough people. There was 4 of them that made that. Round 2 with the 10 contestants, we go 7 are going to advance to the third final round. And I believe 6 people are fighting for 3 spots on that one. So there are again, high donations, high earners for the cause that have earned themselves just a spot in the finals. They don't have to swing. They don't have to swing once. That was JV. You can see he's in fighting shape for today. Round is a shape. If you guys are listening live, if you could just give us some feedback on how the sound is.
34 points for Chuck.
You have the walkie talkie.
No, we didn't have it.
Long
Yeah, you did.
distance.
You have
No, Fuzzy has
it. And an exit velocity, a top velocity of 83.
Sorry about
miles
that.
per hour.
Just tell us how the audio is coming through. If there's any issues, we can stop it. We can try and figure out something a little bit better. But this guy looks like a baseball player.
Yes, he does.
Yeah, his nickname's Bam Bam. He's got 42 on the back. I mean,
From experience, anybody here, everybody took a card here. If you have any automotively with your body, you'll see the sponsors.
now
all
this,
over,
do you
like
think this is going to make a difference in size here, or
They do
is
great
it
job.
like, or is being bigger actually might be disadvantage?
I would say that to me, being a little bit bigger would probably take more out of you. It's more of
See
a
the
more of
logo
a
there,
swing
right
that
deal.
you're
Dynamics
thinking, and
collision.
he's a big guy.
Auto body
He's a
repair.
very big guy.
It's hard to
And-
find reputable body men.
And I've never seen him before, but he's got the nickname Bam Bam. I can imagine he's going to hit a few out.
You would hope. Otherwise, then that's an unnecessary nickname. You know what I mean?
Get ready here with the
It's
first
like,
speed.
jumbo shrimp.
Jump up.
They get ready. Like a Burnside.
Yeah, this guy looks like a ball player, so I'm
It'll be
excited to see what
interesting to see what,
he
because
can
it's
do for this
different. This
event.
is just a different.
So what's the
environment.
style you're
See
throwing
how
out to
how
Fuzzy
bears
with?
in the first 30 seconds
Did he ask for anything?
He has not asked me for anything in particular. He just wants, anything.
Oh, was that gone? Did that make it?
Anything
It
a chance
did.
is
A home
basically
run.
what we're
His
gonna
first
try.
swing. We're off the
I'm
run.
just going to give him a chance the same way I'm going to go with JV.
There's
who
another
asked
shot in
me,
the left
some
field. Micah
certain areas.
Burnside, welcome
Yeah.
to home.
Chris, I think, is just going up there just to do it. Although I really want JV to win because I'm tired of hearing Chris talk about it.
His mouth is just unnecessary sometimes when it comes. Yeah, it's just. Yeah, is
Well, after your home run.
that a gone? That's gone.
That is going.
That was gone.
Mike is targeting
He's
left
really
field
good.
early on.
He's
That's
in the
gone.
groove now.
Got it. Finger repel.
Oh,
It's gone. Home run.
It was an out of the park. What is the with JV with the back wall at? What is the what's the total distance?
407.
407 dead center.
That didn't.
Last year they had a couple guys. They had one guy. I'm sorry, they had one guy who took the ball over the main wall in the outfield.
Contact. You're hearing it. You're seeing it. Mike is just kind of
This is a Micah Burnside.
Cutting through this
Micah
first
Bam
frame,
Bam Burnside.
there's another
330.
2 points. Clearly, he had a
330 in the
strategy on
corners.
that.
All right, 330 to the corners. So I mean, you definitely have no chance center.
I think most players anyway, no matter what level you are, you feel the ball. Unless you are a student of hitting, you can put the ball anywhere you want.
All
But
right,
for power wise, dead center field is tough.
and the goal is you're trying to hit dinger, so you're gonna path of least resistance, if you will.
Agreed. You want to get the easiest ball out as possible.
Oh wow! I mean, he's just got that up right. He's all of that. I think that's right at the front of the wall.
Right at the
Right at the wall.
Another 2
So real
points.
fast. So I do want to give a shout out to all the people that put us over our goal of $2,000. I remember last year we said if we had 500, we'd be lucky, and we accomplished that. And so it's 2 years in a row now we've broken the record we set for ourselves.
You know, it's really all about visibility. It's great that we do generate the money. I would love every time we mention Homer for Hope on the team, it is or on the streams, it's like one of those. They say no such thing as bad publicity. No such thing as bad publicity.
Exactly. No such thing at all. And the amount of feedback that John Doso and Homers for Hope got just from the show he's been on alone with, that he came on with all of us to promote the event, and then
Now it's
just
time for
threw
one
over
final spin.
90,000 followers was a bit amazing.
Micah,
And,
what
you know,
an
he thanked
incredible
us for
display
that,
of
and we're
talent.
absolutely happy to help anyway.
Yeah, visibility matters, but like once we pull people to looking at the site, you see what the organization is really about.
You know, it's 2 more points.
Not
on the
a,
final
um,
swing. How about a round
not a
of
hard
applause
sell.
for
You
Michael
know,
Burnside?
it's kind of, this is a it's purely local. There is the beautiful part, and John mentioned this earlier in the day. He's mentioned on the podcast before. There's no overhead, right? There's no cost of employees. Everyone's here
Everyone
doing this.
volunteers.
Look, running, pulling all this, materials and doing this and doing that and getting set up.
Michael,
it just-
but I would certainly think he's
just the
got a chance to
logistics
be
involved.
Rookie of the
Now,
Year.
I will admit, and John himself will admit,
I can tell you he's leader in the clubhouse with
The
distance
amount
with 360 feet,
of
and he's got the
efficiency has
highest
increased over the
exit
years,
velocity at-
right? He has
99
learned how to
miles per hour.
clearly do this better.
and he, and he
As anything,
second
it's
place
like
right
riding a
now
bike,
with 44
you take off the
points.
training wheels.
Exactly.
So that's why you're in an amazing
Incredible round
minor
for
league,
Micah
the
Burnside.
professional
44
minor league
points,
baseball stadium that
360
looks
feet for a
gorgeous.
longest home run at
Um,
99 for an exit
And so
velocity.
there is, and John is, I
That
think
is
one of the biggest things he would like to do is take this notion
Tyler
of this
Biernacki.
organization and creating basically a derby in a box where he would help manage you
Yes.
in achieving what you would want done for your needs. It might be a one-off, it might be a fundraiser for just a medical thing, and you're doing it for a family, and you don't want to do a beef and beer, and you don't want to do your typical whatever. Durso's going to set you up, right? He's gonna connect with you. He's done this for the last 15 years.
13 years.
15 years. And he knows the pitfalls and the issues and the things that are gonna hold you up from being successful and hopefully guide you. We got Tyler Biernacki up. Tyler was last year, right? Tyler went last year.
I believe he was.
Yeah. These are repeat. I can bring up his stats. Yeah, Tyler. Yeah, I remember seeing Tyler.
Right
Let's
off
see
the
what we
bat,
got
out of the gate,
on our-
Tyler Biernacki with a display of power.
Yeah, that was a.
We're off and running.
Yeah, he's 3 for 3 right now on his swings, which is just that's what you want to be. I want to, this is the largest they've ever raised
It is.
in all of their
Oh, home run, Tyler Biernacki.
262 donors. which is the second largest amount of donors, independent, unique donors, and then $49,000. $49,000.
Incredible.
I know that they had other events that raised more, but they were not the Souls Derby. So like I said, there's a tremendous year for Souls Derby.
Yeah, this is their flagship event for the season. It was renamed after Mikey Souls. Mr. Hoop, baseball fan, who will be playing later tonight. I believe that kicks off at 4:00.
Yeah, the Mikey Souls memorial game, if you will.
Yes.
Yeah. Will be after this derby, and so if you're thinking about coming out, we still have plenty of time. We're at 1:00. They go on in about an hour, so if you're near the stadium, you have nothing to do, just swing on by, watch JV and Fuzzy make fools of themselves.
It's completely open to the public.
Yeah.
In case anyone was wondering, and you're in the area, it's completely open to the public. There's food, there's drinks.
Yeah, there's a concession stand. It was open up back.
Yeah.
Yep.
I'm going up there now to get food.
Yeah, get me on.
Okay.
And diet something.
You guys want to player over here interview?
Sure. Yeah.
I'll send it over. His name's Alex Halliday.
All right. Did he go yet?
He was the first guy.
Oh yeah.
He was the first man.
Oh yeah. That's when we were trying to get everything set up.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's a
Survey.
a kind of charm to doing a fundraiser, but something different. And I think Durso, John Durso, if you would like to reach out to him, it's homersforhope.com. The email is homersforhope@gmail.com. If you want to reach out to him as well. This is not a business proposition. No one here is telling you got to do this, but what we're saying is if you think that you would really be interested in doing a fundraiser and you just want to know about how to go about it, I'll just have a conversation with you. It's simple as that. It's just about helping people with, the more fortunate and people who, and look, you never know when it's going to happen to you. You just don't. These are people who very normal lives until they weren't.
We have our let it off.
Tyler, how you doing? Let's get you in here.
I'm Alex.
Alex, oh, I'm sorry. How you doing, bud? Have a seat. I got it. I like him.
Cool.
I'll sit next to him.
All right.
Yeah, I'll be off camera, but I'll be talking.
No, you sit down. I'll go to your side.
Okay, I'll sit.
Don't worry about it. There you go.
Great day.
Great day.
I'm Nick.
Keith.
Nice to meet you.
Pleasure. Good to have you on.
Thanks for having me.
So, how was it out there leading off?
It's fun. We look forward to this day every year. We're not here
All
for
right, some impressive numbers to report on
It
Tyler
really kind of
Brown.
hits home.
He's now the leader in the clubhouse
to
with
be
47
a part of this in
points.
any way is
4-7.
seeing the great work that
Third
John and
point,
everybody
One
does.
more than JD
Really
Pride.
Love each other.
He's also got
Alex, you
the
did this last year as
longest
well?
drive.
Yes,
yeah. How many years have you now been in?
This is my second year.
I remember
Uh,
seeing you last year, actually.
My friend Brandon Kataya, he got me into it.
All in all, a
We
great
think it's related to
round
shows.
for Tyler.
So it was really close to his family, obviously, of course.
All right, what's your prep? Do you really prep because of, think about it. There's a lot of 3 minutes of intimidating. A lot of time.
Right. So honestly, no, like I'm a big golfer too. And I always think my best rounds are when I don't even warm up and just try to go out and have fun.
Yeah.
So I play in a company softball league at my work. I play roller hockey too. So I think just the more sports I play, the less I worry about each sport and just kind of show up and have fun. And that's the reason why you play and, kind of not be hard on yourself.
Must be nice to be young.
Yeah, I guess so.
Yeah. I don't know anything about that. I watched you and I need Advil after that.
Yeah. Yeah, I get it from my dad. I mean, he's 62 and he still does kung fu.
Dad, you pitched for him?
Oh,
Tried to.
Now, did he give you what you wanted?
Yeah, absolutely. My dad knows I'm like a slap hitter by trade. He's more of a singles guy. So if I get the ball inside, that's kind of almost on the tee for me to get it out of the park.
Remember the orange
Gets me
comes
on
with
the
two.
board.
If you get
So
it
you're not
out,
looking
you
for like
see
a special meatball pitch.
rainbow mark
You know what
three.
you want, and
Yeah,
right.
it's more
And
rhythm
that's the
honestly than anything. I
Right.
think yeah, I'm just not over swinging and getting.
I'm hitting out for a 3-point home run.
See,
and
that,
that's
that
the
was my
1 point
problem
difference.
last year. I took part in the podcast portion of the.
Kind of just take it that to that next level.
To my credit, I hit 7. I was happy
Really
with
put
that.
yourself in a
Right.
But
position
I was
to
dead.
be successful.
Yeah,
By my last like 5 pitches, I was just throw them. I don't care about the time. Just throw them. I need to get out of here. I was
Right.
done. I was done.
I mean we've even seen
That's
that
a
you know
fair
this year at
ball.
the Homer
That's a
Derby
home
and
run.
Citizens
And
Bank
another one to
Park,
center
you know, all the
field.
strategy
They were getting
with,
gas.
Yeah, like Jordan Walker and Shorter.
And the funny thing is, they weren't on a time crunch or anything.
Right.
And still, that the time just makes it that much worse.
Right, exactly.
But
and-
it's not an easy task by any stretch of the imagination. Yeah.
But again, John does an amazing job. We actually played in the
Told
league
this was a
together.
special request.
So
from
he's always
John.
been a great dude, and
during
I
his
love coming
round.
out here every year.
Yeah, it's great. I appreciate you being out here and doing this for us. Are you in the game afterwards?
Unfortunately, I'm not, but maybe next year that'll change.
Oh, awesome.
Awesome.
It's great. So what are you thinking? Second round, third round? What do you
So I'm happy just with what I did. If I make an appearance in the second round, I'll leave it all on the field. But right now, just happy to watch some more bombs be hit.
I love it.
Now you were out there
John
before we went
Ganowski.
on. So just so everybody know, how many did you hit?
I think I hit 10. So
You wouldn't throw that. You can't be angry at that.
no, for me, like me and my dad have been doing this since I could walk. So it's just always nice to spend time with him.
Dad, what are you gonna do next year?
Oh, I love it. I-
No, are you getting to the plate?
Yeah.
No.
He's a flag football street hockey guy. So
Okay.
Wiffle ball,
yeah,
yeah.
that's the closest we'll get is wiffle ball.
But this is a great event. It's amazing.
It's pro. We were just talking about that. We said
Charge into that one, left
and
field.
we said if you want to reach out to someone like John to help you with your own event, this is what he wants to do. He
Exactly.
wants to, create it. So
Center field.
you got a cause. Let's generate the money for it.
Yep.
Well, when you see that little boy out there, and then any parent seeing the scars on him, knowing what he went through, and as parents, what we bleed through our kids.
You don't think
family-
twice. No.
It's one, yeah,
Yeah, you don't think twice about this. No, this
good
is-
stuff.
And I will be honest, John Durso has a great knack for finding the people.
What a display, yeah. For John Janowski, one final swing.
They call him it's a good mensch.
By the crowd.
That's what they call him. It's a good mensch.
Right
Yeah.
person in the right spot.
Yeah.
Exactly. Yes, he is.
But again, I'd like to thank the Trent Thunder too for having us out. They do an amazing
Anderson
job.
shot
They're great.
left
We
field.
interviewed the GM last week. Couldn't be here today. He's a bum. No, he had he's the best man at his brother's wedding.
For John
Reasonable
Janowski.
excuse.
Yeah, he actually said he loves this part. He started working here like as a sales guy when he was in his early 20s. It's a very family, and he said, I might show up on Saturday. I was like, dude, you better not. Like, trust me, it's great to see you, John, but you better stay close to your brother's wedding if
Right,
you need
right,
it.
yeah. Family first for
Yeah.
sure.
Exactly. Well, now we have our first ex-major leaguer coming up to the plate.
Yeah, I was lucky enough to learn that Valentino actually played against my former college coach in the National League when he was at the Mets. So pretty small world, and
Ladies and gentlemen, the
hearing
results
about his
are
World
in.
Baseball Classic experience was really cool.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to watching.
And right now, Janowski
I
is the
can't wait.
leaderboard, the leader of the clubhouse, 50 points, 5-0,
Running
50
around and getting
points.
himself some water.
408
wait,
was
no,
his
he's getting out
longest
some- I
run.
think
He's
it's
got the
great.
top
That's
distance
right.
and currently
But-
second with an exit velocity of 98
Yeah, a lot of
miles
people
per
don't
hour.
realize the amount of.
Now we got a
effort
special
and
guest
work
coming up
it
to the
actually does to
batter's
put
box,
something like
batting
this
night,
on.
sponsored by
It's-
And run
Rudder
it
Roofing
smoothly.
and
Yes,
Exteriors.
Yeah.
that's, he's
The
been doing
Men's
this,
Salem
John's been doing this
PBA.
so long.
Former
I mean,
Montreal
You see
Expo,
him sweating
New
his
York
butt off out there,
Knicks,
but it's a pretty
Pittsburgh
well run
Valley
operation.
Kings.
Absolutely. It's-
I know for us, we couldn't be any more happy than volunteer our
No.
time, and he came on our show, the whole Thing Club podcast a few weeks back to promote this event, and yeah, we're just really excited to be part of it for a second year in a row.
That's awesome. I mean, you guys do an awesome job, and again, this reminds us how blessed and lucky we are every day just to do the things that we do.
Yeah.
And enjoy sports like this.
Yeah, and it was like the Fox said too. When you know what the cause is for, and it's not just some run of the mill thing.
Right.
It's for helping
Love you.
families in need,
Love you.
helping kids,
Thank you.
or
Appreciate
you know,
it.
if a loved one passed, anything to help out. That's what the cause is, and we're very happy to be part of it.
Yeah. No, absolutely. And it's nice too, like every year, like somebody new that may didn't participate before, they'll show up here and, within the first 5 minutes, they understand, what this is all about and how important it is. So, very easy to engage and, gain new followers.
Yep, yes it is. So it was actually kind of funny. The 3-time defending champion, he came up beforehand and we were talking, we were setting up, and he saw Valentino, and he was like, I don't remember this guy from last year. He said, these guys are getting bigger and bigger.
Yeah.
I said, well, this guy's an ex-Major League player. And he went, oh, great.
Yeah, I'm excited to watch this. I'm hopeful we'll see some regular home runs here. Definitely gonna beat my extra deal of 80. Definitely sure of that. So.
Well, if I'm not mistaken, last year, I believe 1 or 2 people actually took the ball out of the park.
Yeah, and that is a indication of absolute strength, because for myself, I'd love to someday, but I need to hit the weight room a lot more if I'm gonna do that. So.
Well, it's funny because like John, when he was on the show, he was talking to about, he did the very first ever. He said they used regular softball, and
Yeah.
he said I think the guy that won only had 5 home runs.
Wow.
And he said then we did more research and we found out that we can get these like, juice softballs, for this exact event. And I said to him, you're going to have 2 ex-Major League players. I said, you're probably going to bust the ball. I said, it's probably going to happen.
I can tell you that does happen, because in my softball league for work, we do get dented balls on occasions, so you can actually see the quality, on the plate for sure there.
No, yeah, I actually really believe that. I mean, I'm just like excited watching him hit right now.
Yeah.
I mean,
Look at his hands, inside the ball every time.
yeah.
This guy could be, putting him in the bleachers at Sissy's Bank Park if he wanted to.
And he's definitely following through with every single swing.
Yeah.
It's like every time the ball
Of course,
comes off the bat, it's just following the ball right through.
They do a great job.
And I have to admit, for a big guy though, I'm surprised he hasn't really put one really far.
Yeah,
out.
he's definitely focusing on just the low line drives,
Yeah.
accumulating points. This isn't his first rodeo.
No, that's for sure. And if I'm not mistaken, I heard you said when he announced him, he was on the Italian national team.
Yeah, yep. I was actually asking a little bit earlier about Dante Nori, the Phillies prospects, who played on Team Italy this past World Baseball Classic. And he really has some cool perspective, because sometimes on that stage, people play guys that are really good, but they play in the Nippon League or the KBO, and don't play in the boots. So, really unique and interesting.
Yeah, I'm just excited to be able to get some of the good caliber, you guys of their caliber, that ex-baseball players. That goes to show that this event is making a mark and starting to grow.
And even talking to him too, like it's not about him. Like
Right.
he'll tell you play in the bigs if you ask him, but he doesn't have it.
Yeah, he's
Another guy.
Yeah, he gets it. Like, he's in the moment right now. He knows what this event's about.
Yep.
And he's not going to use his celebrity for any other thing.
Yep. There's a nice shot.
He's actually like what I would expect like a baseball player to be like when you meet him up front. I know Chris or other guy who's going
He's
to
awesome.
he's going to be in the podcast 30s with SJV.
Okay.
And he was with the All-Star game in town. Him and his wife.
All right, grab boys.
And he actually got this, like, he had a quick meet and greet with Chase Utley and
Oh,
Ryan
wow.
Howard.
That's great.
And he said they actually started engaging and talking with him
Yep.
because Chris's son, Chase, was named after Chase Utley.
No way.
So he told him, well, his wife told him that, and of course she broke down crying.
Yeah. No, but I mean, again, right? Like he was an idol to me growing up, and
All right, the numbers are in for Bell.
epitome of playing the
Comes
game
in
the
with
right way.
47 points to end the round.
Absolutely.
Watching Chase
Three
Flowers,
hundred and 39 feet
You know,
for his long distance and his exit
it out on the
velocity,
field.
his top velocity,
I was
90
lucky to
miles
have
per
somebody
hour.
like that to watch growing up.
But we're gonna keep this train moving. Now hitting in the 10th position.
I was lucky enough to go with my mom to the Futures game on All-Star
James.
Sunday, and
Okay.
I definitely want to give a shout out to Coach Kaz and the baseball Air Force team. We got to interact with them for about a half hour, and very humble people, but you know the work that they do, and you know to keep us safe as a country is just something again you don't realize every day.
Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely. This is James.
Yeah, look, King's got another 570 product.
Oh, really?
Yeah,
We're off
yeah.
and running. We're live.
I went to Wilkes University, and we'd always play them in football.
Okay.
It was the biggest game of the year, called the Mayor's Cup.
We're good to
He
play
got
a
that
back
one,
on
that
the
counts.
Got a nice swing.
He does. And
One
he's like,
after another.
he's like
went
short,
back
he
to
gets a
back.
lot of
Yeah.
quick
A
court.
lot of leverage.
Temper is-
Almost a right-handed
You
shorter.
want one, you got one. Here's another one.
That's a good comparison.
That's got a chance.
His
That
swing
looks
is
like it's a
actually
favorable
kind of like
win.
that. 'Cause you can see.
Go!
Very short, compact, straight to the
Mhm.
baseball or softball.
I was thinking that when you hit the one out, he actually went
Certainly
down
looks
low.
like somebody that can
And
help you with
it's
your
like,
wealth
that's
management.
Schwarber right there.
Gosh, I can't wait to see him play in a softball game sometime.
This is so. I don't know. What did you think of having like 3 minutes up there?
I think it goes fast when you haven't done it. You only do it once a year. I think there's a lot of anticipation that builds up, and then you just focus on getting those first couple out. You'll look up and there's a minute 30 left, and then
No
10
matter your
seconds. So
size of wealth, how you
It's,
define it, they will help you
it's
grow.
easy to let it go
Get
quick.
that call.
Yeah, I did not realize how long 3 minutes was when you're not used to doing
Yeah.
stuff like this. And I remember I hit the one, I was going out, and John had been waiting for the next one. And I looked up at the clock, and I really thought like 2 minutes had gone by. It was only 30
Yeah,
seconds.
it's crazy. It's all in your head. That's the thing. Like when you're hitting well, it seems like you can't have enough time. But when you're not, it seems like
I was telling Keith that said, it was just surreal for me to step onto this field last season because, like, before the event starts, and I'm walking around, I'm looking up, and I see there's a judge and
Yeah.
Peter, and I'm like, wow, these guys
You're a minute to
stepped
go.
on this field.
Yeah.
They played here. They were in that dugout where I was sitting there. It
No doubt
was
about it.
it was a surreal moment for me being, I'm not athletic, and to be able to be in the same field as those guys, that was nuts. That was
Yeah, no, that's something I always, thought of when I was little. I was lucky enough to come here when they were still affiliated with the Yankees, but yeah, like that's what's so cool about professional baseball is just the levels and the grind of just the minor league season and making it through the ranks and yeah, like Judge,
Well, we'll get to Mike Johnson.
see a part even Reed Familiar with Carlos Sox, Stanford played for
Down
us.
to 10 seconds.
But it's cool because people that don't really know the game, they don't realize that everybody has to pay their dues in minor leagues.
correct. Yeah. Yeah,
Almost.
have this
Almost.
swing.
I think his purple bat is definitely popular today.
And I didn't realize it, but I was, before last year, I was just,
Oh,
they were like, oh, we have bats, we
Field,
can
that
use
is
that.
fair ball.
Right. Yeah, I brought mine in this year. I broke out the 34-inch here, and it definitely was nice.
oh my God, I love it. Rocks.
Well,
Socks.
And thank you for stopping
Thanks for
by.
having me. It's a
Yeah,
pleasure.
no problem, man. Thank you
Appreciate it.
so much.
Look forward to seeing you guys next year. Hopefully.
We will absolutely be back, because for our network, last year we, first time doing it, we raised $500, which it was great. We can't do it 200.
Yeah.
But this year we did over 2,000.
We're swinging in the
So,
11th spot,
it's
sponsored by
growing,
Paul Plaza
and
Mike
we were talking to
Designs,
John, and we're trying to work
PA,
something out.
Delaware.
Maybe we can get
Us
us a
is
podcast
Sermignano
going
Yeah.
You the guy who lives in Atlanta who wants to fly out next week.
That's what's
Justin!
exciting about this. You know, you never know how big it can get. It's just nice to, contribute every year.
Got it. Got it.
Thank you again.
Oh, no problem. man. Thank you for stopping by.
Appreciate
We'll
it.
get that off you and then in a few minutes, you can stop that.
All right, and then another ring for James,
Yeah, I want to get
new leader in the clubhouse,
All right,
58
man.
points.
Good job, Dad.
His top distance, 333 feet, and his top
All
exit
right, that
velocity
was
was
Halliday. He was the first
miles per hour.
person to.
And now, wait till you see this
I am
display
right
of power. Wait till you see this next hit.
fix that.
Been
So,
here before.
I
Who
don't
do
know
we
if
get?
Keith sits back down and you just have me talking. So right now we have ex-major leaguer
no
Mike
tricks with this
Johnson.
guy, just
He
treats.
is coming up to the
Mike
plate.
Johnson.
So he's gonna start taking the swings in a couple minutes. They're just getting some more of the softballs ready in the bucket for him to go. This is a good segue for JV. I know JV's on. Can't wait to see this guy.
I had a delicious hot dog.
Hey, you know what? I know this is a family-friendly event and all that, but screw you, man.
I called you. He was right here, man. Fuzz is here. He asked you what you wanted. You didn't say
I
nothing.
didn't hear Fuzz. I never listen to Fuzz.
Okay.
No, I'll be up there later.
It was good. I don't think it was beef. That was a problem for me. I'm,
No.
I'm a beef hot dog guy, and I ate it. It's fine. It was, but it was
That's so fun. That's good. That's good.
so. I had a moment of thought. I feel like while you're pitching, he pulled that. Okay, Mikey.
That went off the wall.
Mikey Johnson, it's a friend of ours. We grew up in our 20s, and he's a good softball player actually. But he's gassing himself, man. Wow, he's gripping and ripping.
Yes, he is. He's zoomed in. Just
I think he made that.
no, that one just missed.
Just missed.
Yeah. Like I think he just missed this one, right? No. That would be a home run.
That's home run. Mike Johnson's a softball player. I mean, he's just a baseball player. Yeah, switch it up, Mikey. Yeah, feel good about it.
He's definitely getting himself into a groove.
Yeah, he is.
That's a home run.
That is, that's 2 points.
So what was it like watching Valentino up there? He's a big man.
Yeah, and it's so funny. Like you could see at the time he's a former major leaguer, and himself getting gas too.
Yeah.
So it's this is not. I know we're here. I know we're here for it's fun, right?
Right.
It's a friendly competition.
Yeah.
It doesn't make this competition easier,
No.
right? It doesn't make it any more in terms of like, it's goofier. If anything, the pressure's a little more because we're out here. We usually talk trash all the time on these professional players, and then all of a sudden, someone says, "Okay, now you hit," and you're like, "Oh, well, and this is a place to come out and do it." And these guys, some guys, you heard Alex talk. He's just out here to obviously raise money, have fun, but he did a better than he thought.
Yeah, I mean, you said he hit 10 homers, which, I mean, you look like you belonged up there as opposed to me, and I hit 7. I hit 7 last year. He hit 3 more than me, so I'm starting to feel good about myself.
Yes.
Being that I'm just a regular average Joe, I'm not in any
And
type of
another one,
No,
league.
that's for sure. Yeah, you're average.
I'm definitely average.
No, I mean maybe below. I don't know.
Little below average.
Below average.
All right,
Mediocre
I
at
won't
best.
put the scale too high.
Mediocre at best. Let's not.
All right.
Wow, he is just ripping them.
Sure.
Anything you want, bud?
Well, what a
This
round
guy's
for
friends with
Mike
JV.
Johnston. We're gonna have one final.
Who is it?
This guy's friends with JV, he says. Okay.
Another interview.
Okay.
We'll get as many players in here and talk to them about their experience.
Now it was funny. You mentioned it like I'm going back to Valentino. He's currently still on. He's still playing. He plays for the Italian national team.
Yeah, but he was with the Expos, right?
Expo. No. Blue Jays.
Blue Jays. Oh, right. Oh, I'm sorry. That's Blue Jays, I meant. I'm sorry. Well, no, I might as well just said the Brooklyn Dodgers. The Blue Jays, the Expos.
It's funny.
I'm terrible.
It's too funny. Too funny.
Yeah, so he is playing for Italy, right?
Yep.
Yeah.
He's currently playing for Italy.
Wow, he's got a
Which
lot of numbers.
I'm amazed at that because like even though these are just soft players, he's gassed up there. And I'm saying it was like I said earlier, you're just up there trying to hit the ball for a big pause, and at the same time you're trying to hit a home run, and it is it just takes a lot.
And you just saw Mike Johnson out there, who's probably, he's just
Look, he's over there doing it.
he's getting right. And if I would love to just. I'm gonna just pull the one view over here. My man, he is just over there.
Look at him, he's breathing heavy.
Yeah, but it was a hell of a performance.
It was.
So yeah.
One of our top athletes here.
So what I was thinking was, when you're pitching, you should pitch to both boys, make it fair.
I'm going to do that.
And when JV is up to bat, Fuzzy's here, so he can talk his trash. And when Fuzzy goes up, we get JV over here for his interview.
Sounds good
Please
to me.
welcome Sal Ray.
Oh, we have our first female pitcher.
You do, and she's an underhand.
Yeah, one of our.
Legit.
She
Oh,
plays.
yeah. She plays.
She plays.
She's
She
clearly a
plays
softball player. You got Sal in his military gear, in the outfield picture.
Threatening letter, I hear he's the guy too.
He Sal looks jacked. Sal looks like he's like a little fire hydrant.
Sal.
When Chris comes over with the next guest, I'm going to run up and grab something.
Yeah. Are you still got you live here? I don't see your picture.
Oh.
You in there?
I'm not in there.
Yeah, it's okay. I mean, I'm on.
Are you able to hear me talking the whole time?
Yeah, because you're on my mic, guy. I got you.
Fundraising efforts.
He's
to be in the next rounds. So you wonder, and there's got to be a strategy. Like you want to get some practice in, but Sal really want to kind of empty the tank, so to speak, here early on. I would imagine about the 2-minute mark.
Why are you not on?
No.
Let's get you in.
It's also a crowd.
There you are, big guy.
Hey, there I am.
There we are.
All right, gentlemen, it's Chuck Lindsay.
Chuck, how you doing? Let's get you mic'd up over here.
All right, Sal. It's hot, brother. Give somebody else a chance. You already.
Anywhere here is good? Yeah. Yeah, you look good with it on.
Oh. All right.
Gotta keep my beer out of the frame.
You started? Oh, man.
No. I said I was going to go get something to eat.
Oh, you were.
Ladies and gentlemen,
I'm
around the
comfortable.
applause
I don't wanna work.
for fundraisers and athletes. Sal Ray.
Chuck, thanks for joining us.
Hey, no
I
problem.
appreciate it.
Yeah.
So tell us your first derby here?
Nah, this is my third one. My worst performance. So
Okay, well, we're gonna get into the whole performance piece. I want to get into it. So your third year, what keeps bringing you back here to the event?
it's just a lot of fun. I like the mission behind the charity.
Before we see,
It's always a good time.
Yeah,
Sal.
yeah. It's
3,
and
4,
I'll be
and
honest with you,
exit
John makes
velocity
the kind of like a whole package easy to kind of swallow as a pill. Like it's
Yeah.
super organized.
Score, I mean,
It's,
if he can score 24.
you always
if
know
wanna
it's
put a
going to be
number
done
on that,
right.
24,
Not just the event,
but he's
but
on to the next
the
round
actual,
as it
you know,
stands. And hitting
the
13.
fundraising
Sponsored by
and
Fire Protection and Security.
and the whole rigor
Please
of
welcome.
Yep.
doing this thing. But so
Yeah.
let's talk about it, man. Your third year and you're
Heidi
disappointed.
Malek,
Yeah,
what happened?
presented by Approved Fire
I mean, I don't want to
Protection
trash my pitcher too much, but it cost me today. I don't know.
Okay, did you have the conversation
Both
before what you
Tommy and
need and how you needed it?
I mean,
Yeah, we
they
did.
both-
He just couldn't get him high enough. Too many low pitches. I couldn't get the lift on the ball. I should have let a lot of those go by. Instead, I was trying to swing at them and make something out of them. Tired myself out a little bit.
That 3 minute
Yeah,
That 3 minute is a real, it gets in your head.
I should have known better. Like, because you don't have to swing at every pitch, right? You just have to, the ones you do swing at, you got to hit out, right? So if you swing at the bad ones, you're wasting a lot of energy. And then you're trying to make up for it in the later part of the round when you're already tired. It just didn't work out.
Did you do anything just to get ready for this? Like, I mean,
No,
like,
I mean, I still play softball every Sunday. The one monster who should do pretty well, Jamie over there, he's a buddy of mine on my softball team. Look for him in the finals. He should be there.
you should be.
No, not anymore.
How many do you have?
34. Tell you, bad performance. I'm already out.
30?
There's
Are you?
yeah, there's already guys ahead of me.
And they have the 4 who are locked, or the 6 who are locked, right?
There's 4 that are locked. There's 6 guys are going through, and I think there's 7 that are 40 or better already.
Wow.
Yeah.
And the competition got real tough this year.
Yes.
On top of the fundraising, which,
Yep.
listen, let's be honest, that's why we're here.
Mhm.
So no one's ever going to be like, well, that's not fair. I wish you could try,
Yeah.
but
I think they actually run it really fair because you only have to get to the $1,000 mark, which is not a big ask,
No.
to have maximum points. And then, if you raise $5,000, you deserve to be in the finals. That is what it is.
and if you're good enough, you get in anyway.
Exactly.
So
Opening up the 3 extra spots for the non-auto bids, I think also was a good move.
yeah, and it only going to help, I think, grow participation in the event. The
Center, 2
tell
points.
me a little bit about this because you get up there, you're feeling full of life, but you've done this now for your 3rd time.
Yeah.
Do you know when you're gonna hit your exhaustion point where it's gonna it starts feeling like you're in a little bit of molasses?
It always, no matter how good a shape you're in. This year, I would say I'm not in my best shape, and it probably hit me a little earlier, but I would say by the minute and a half mark, you're already feeling it. And you got to kind of, reach deep to be able to keep swinging hard.
You gotta pass your burn rate, right?
Exactly.
Your lactic acid is going through the muscles. It definitely burns.
Mhm.
Do you do the whole, let me switch my bat? Let me try this out. Let me stand for a little bit. Do you do any adjustments to kind of get yourself back in?
I paused for a minute at one point, not a minute, but like a few seconds at one point. I kind of paused, stepped out. I needed a second. I did switch bats mid-round. I knew that I was going to switch bats. I wanted to try out a bat, and then they have a house bat. It's usually always pretty good. So I wanted to try their bat. So I kind of timed that for when I needed a little bit of a break. So, took a little break there, but you can't take too long because you only have 3 minutes.
Right. Do you find that the time plays with your head?
Only if you're hitting a lot of pop-ups and stuff.
Yeah.
You're hitting pop-ups and stuff, then you're like, I got time to make up now. The best shots, there's a quick line drive. They don't swing too hard at, then you're not gassing yourself out. If you try to bounce it off the fence every time, you're going to gas yourself out. Plus, you're waiting too long for the ball to come down. So unless you can actually hit the long fence, you should only be aiming for the short fence.
I couldn't get enough water to
Tommy with a first round score
Mike
of
Johnson
26.
came off.
But he's one of our top
He just
fundraisers,
completely
so he will
ripped it and
Yep.
gripped it and ripped it, but also gassed himself. So he's definitely gonna need this time in between. Who's taking it all today?
I mean,
We appreciate PDPO.
can you go against Corey? I mean, he always does it. If it's not Corey, I hope it's my buddy Jamie.
Fair enough. I appreciate you joining us. Thanks so much.
We appreciate that. Batting 14. The Siler Group of Raymond James, the sponsor. Ramon Messina. Ramon
Now we got
Messina, ladies and
Ramon
gentlemen,
coming up. Ramon, as you can
of
see,
Raymond
looks
James.
dead serious.
Look at that nice picture out there, right field. of
Saying
Ramon
hi to
with his family.
anybody. Not really like interacting. Just, man, he came up to the plate. And we got John Durso pitching to us? We just might have John Durso pitching to him.
Of course, Ramon will automatically move on.
And that Ramon will be moving on automatically.
He's just
He can
really
go
gonna
up
be
there
this
and just-
warm-up
He could just not even do anything. He
for
wants
the
to.
damage he wants to do in the rounds
Ramon
2 and 3.
Definitely.
Kind of
move
almost
on
like
to
batting
round 2
practice with
guaranteed.
Ramon. But the Siler Group of Raymond James, the sponsor, they do a great job.
As I'm gonna say this is a pitcher issue. So I'm gonna say it right now. I truly believe that Fuzzy is not going to ask him the title this year. So we got this on the live stream. We can come it out. We can look at it later. But I'm just gonna say this up front. I just don't think there's a real chance for him simply because he wasn't that good last year. And I think JV's a better athlete. Fair, I've said it. JV's a better athlete. I didn't say he's in shape. Did not say that at all. I don't want anyone to think I said that, but he is definitely a better athlete. So when we do, we're going to come back during round 2 because now everyone who is up to bat is guaranteed for round 2. So we will come back, take a little short break. Should be here within about 30 minutes or so.
The
And then
first round,
in
I mean, if
about
we're gonna be honest about the derby.
45 minutes.
If you have a mixture of
should
opening
be
acts and
in
headliners,
the
and really what we're trying to find out is who's a headliner and who's an opening act.
face off JV and Fuzzy. So we will catch you guys then.
The top exit velocity for Rhode Island. And it's 288 feet. 18 points. And the time has come. And we got a fast streak and hanging out between round 1 and 2. When you see that sign out there right there, that's dynamic collision works. I'm telling you, if you get anything in your car, anything you're looking in your car, you want to get something fixed. These guys, I know them personally, they do a great job, they're reputable, they're not in the body shop, they're not going to make one dime yet.